to This Week in Politics. I'm Alaina Jonathan.
And I'm Lexie Cutmore. Tonight we're going to be talking about a new smoke detector law, Rochester's community and its attitude, and New York's new plastic bag proposal. Let's get started.
New York legislation passed a $175 billion budget Monday, April 1st, and Governor Cuomo announced that recreational marijuana will have to wait until after the legislation session comes to a close. In the past, Cuomo has proposed using the revenue from marijuana to pay for upgrades for New York City transit. However, the parties were unable to reach an agreement on how much to tax marijuana, where the money would go, and how many stores would open. The legislation session runs until mid-June, and the legal status of marijuana will likely not be addressed until then.
Police brutality has been headlining the news for years. Now, the focus has shifted from the police to the people. According to the Rochester Police Department, community members have become more aggressive and argumentative. Over 50 police officers were called in to disperse a crowd of nearly 200 people on Saturday, March 30th, outside of the Danforth Community Center. Teens and young adults were seen yelling and fighting in the street. The chief of police and union president reported the crowd was disrespectful upon the arrival of the Rochester Police Department. The group began yelling and threatening officers, and 2 officers were injured. Although complaints against officers is down in the city of Rochester, the police department hopes to see a change in attitude amongst the community.
In the recent years, opioids have taken over the lives all over the country. New York State Attorney General Letitia James is doing something about the epidemic. James is part of a lawsuit that is suing big pharmaceutical companies like Cardinal Health and Rochester Drug Cooperative Incorporated. The lawsuit is accusing these companies of buying painkillers in bulk from manufacturers and then putting them back into the community at high rates. The lawsuit also accuses the manufacturers of having a playbook to mislead the public about safety and risks of the prescribed opioids. Rochester is not new to this epidemic. As of 2018, there were 153 deaths from opioid overdose in Monroe County. This lawsuit could see changes to how pharmaceutical companies can distribute these painkillers.
New Yorkers will see changes right in their homes. A bill was passed stating that all smoke detectors in the state must be hardwired into a building or powered by a non-removable battery that will last for up to 10 years. State officials say these smoke detectors will be safer because they do not require regular battery changes and reduce the possibility of human error. Under the new law, retailers will only be able to sell smoke detectors with removable batteries if they ordered them before April 1st. People will not be required to replace any of the existing ones with replaceable batteries.
Governor Cuomo is on track to be the highest paid governor in the country. Cuomo's salary is looking to rise to $250,000 by 2021. This pay raise was approved overnight by state lawmakers. Cuomo will see his salary raised to $225,000 in 2020 and then $250,000 in 2021 and will likely be the highest paid governor. This pay hike was recommended by the State Compensation Committee last year and also implemented a similar pay raise for lawmakers and state commissioners that took effect this year. The Senate approved this at 2:25 in the morning, and the Assembly passed it at 7 a.m. as part of a budget bill. The vote fell right into party lines, with Democrats being in favor and Republicans being against. The state budget was approved early Monday morning.
Recycling is becoming more of an issue as time goes on, and plastic products continue to pile up in landfills and pollute waterways. New York State lawmakers have devised a plan to help reduce the amount of plastic waste we produce. Last Sunday, Governor Cuomo announced that New York may become the second state in the United States to ban plastic shopping bags. Lawmakers in the state reached a deal to prohibit single-use shopping bags, but have yet to provide concise details about the ban. As of right now, the law is meant to promote the use of reusable grocery bags and reduce pollution. However, there are instances where plastic bags may be given out in stores, some of which include bags that contain uncooked meat, newspapers, or prescription drugs. The ban is set to take effect on March 1st, 2020.
Honestly, I think it's a really good thing that New York State is getting behind this law. I know California already has this law implemented, so to see the changes coming for environmental things is really good.
Yeah, definitely. And I know right here on campus, the college is trying to be more proactive about how much plastic waste they're producing. Like when they changed all of the plastic straws to being paper. I think it's really progressive and it's really great.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching This Week in Politics. I'm Alaina Jonathan.
And I'm Lexie Cutmore.